Got my drone ready here. Normally, when I try to throw a line over a limb to pull something up into a tree, I just take a sandbag and toss it. But since I got my little Cinelog drone, I find I can fly the line up over. This is a birdhouse that I'm going to throw up. I guess that's it right there. Okay. That crook right up there. And I've got the drone sitting on a piece of cardboard there in the back, and with the line all stretched out behind it on the cardboard so it doesn't catch on a little stick or anything as the drone lifts it up. I'm plugging in the receiver now and check it all out, and then my FPV goggles and my transmitter are sitting on the porch, so I could be on the other side of the yard and do this with my DJI O3 Air goggles. Now I'm taking off here and up we go. Fly up through the notch. Sometimes I get through the notch and the string will kind of catch, and I just chop the power and it'll generally falls on down. But here it was no problem. I was able to fly the line up and fly the line all the way over and make a landing, you know. Here's a view from one of my security cameras of it taking off and pulling the line up. There's a little breakaway line between the nylon cord there and the actual drone, so that if it did get stuck, I could yank on it and break that 10-pound line, and the drone would come down. Well, that couldn't have worked out any better. And I just got to take the line off the drone and tie that line to the cable I'm going to pull the owl house up with. See, I got to unhook it from a couple limbs there. And I've pulled up several owl houses like this in the past few years, and I'm getting old enough. I got no business being on a ladder, so this lets me play and just get my owl house up and not have to worry about falling off a ladder. You know. The owl house has one main line. It's an 1/8" steel cable that I use to pull it up. Right now I'm winding up my nylon cord here, and then you'll see us. We'll pull that line up, and it's got a plastic wrapping around it, or a coating on it. So it makes it slick, and it slides over the notch without any problem. Have any trouble. Once I get the owl house up and moving and away from the trunk, why I'm able to yank it right on up, no problem at all. I've got a lot of extra line here. This line here that I'm pulling up is longer than it needs to be, and on the base of the owl house there's two lines, one on each corner, that I use, that I wrap. I go one direction around the tree trunk, and then I go the opposite direction with the other line around the tree trunk, and that keeps it from rotating. It keeps the bottom in place, and doesn't move around much at all, even when it's windy. Why the owl house is pretty stable. And I've got one owl house that's kind of squirrel proof, made in a bucket butt. It doesn't sit up there as nice as a square one does. Yeah, you saw that yank. That was to get the end of the loop of the line over the notch and get it coming down now. And there we got at the end of it right there. All we got to do is go find my cutters and cut it off, and we'll pull it up the rest of the way. All these lines, as I mentioned, are too long, but I'll get it up there, and if everything looks good and it seems like it's work well, then we'll trim the lines and make this a little more practical installation. For right now, I just wrap around the base of the trunk. This owl house has a camera in it too, by the way, and you're going to see another black line that comes down. That's power for the camera. It's a Wi-Fi camera, but it draws enough current that a solar panel wouldn't be practical if you want it on all the time. So I just decided I'd run. I've got a little 12 to 5 volt converter in that little black box on the left side of it, and that runs the camera 24 hours a day. And the line that comes down, I got it running over and plugged into an outlet about 30 feet away. Okay, well there it's up and running. Okay, now you'll see me sped things up here a little bit, get it all tied up, buttoned up, and raring to go. So hopefully there's an owl that's in the other birdhouse, or other, I say owl house, I guess. It's a birdhouse. It doesn't have a camera in it. I'm hoping that eventually, I'll think this is a better house and he'll move next door. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Might be a waste of time. The other owl house is squirrel proof. This one is not. But once an owl's in it and made home, why it'll defend itself. But, anyhow. Thanks for watching.